Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, illustrated by Mark Evans. Are they all in there? No, I'm cutting her out. There we go. Let's get her back in there. All right. Mark is at the bottom, right? Yeah. Ellen Dugan, Mark Evans. I keep forgetting the Mark part. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reisch. Reisch is R-E-I-S-C-H. Okay. What do we have for Sag? Snap, snap, snap. There's a lot going in the environment here. So... okay. Ooh. Alright. I think that's the equivalent of the Sun card, but we'll get there. Very interesting. Something, is it coming into you or you? Who's starting this? You or whatever you're dealing with? The environment. It says divine guidance. So something's coming towards you. This to me is almost like, you know... I think the easiest way to equate this is kind of like if there's a friend or relative that you are friends with on Facebook, you see like a post from them. I'm going to my hometown next week, and you live in that hometown. So it's like if you live, for example, for me, I live in New York. Somebody from Florida or somebody putting on Facebook, you know, coming back to New York next week or something like that. So it's something like that. Like I don't feel like it's flat out direct. Somebody telling you something good is coming, but you're getting like the obvious signs, like, oh, they said they're coming to town. Hopefully I can see them. I'm looking forward to it. I'd really like to see them. Because you got true love come to me and safe home protection. I feel like you're kind of like, I could carve time out for them. I wonder if I should send them a message and talk to them. There's a lot going on in the environment. There's some type of heads up. Something is happening. Something is changing. Could be somebody traveling towards you. Take it with a grain of salt, but there's definitely, you're getting the inkling that something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Something's here that you're not supposed to just sit on. You're supposed to activate and do something with. Either somebody traveling towards you or an opportunity in front of you, or somebody's gonna get involved in something, and this opens a door for you to help them out or do something with this person. It's a very, like, it's an active energy. That safe home protection and that true love come to me is kind of like, even though it says safe home protection, I kind of get like, it's almost like who do you consider a part of your close-knit family or close-knit friends, something like that. Even though I know it says home, I don't think for all of you it's going to be in the actual home or somebody's home. I just feel like it's participating or being connected to something that, you know, is a part of that group that you consider like a home group. Maybe these are people you hung out with in high school or college, or you grew up with, something like that. Something like that. Because you got the star card coming in, and you are communicating with the star card. When you notice, you're seeing the signs, like, oh, so-and-so said they're coming to town. You, like, say, okay, let me talk to the other people. Like, hey, so-and-so, this, Florida person's coming to town. Hey, let's see if we can get in contact with them. Maybe we can all get together while we're up here, and we can hang out. Something like that. Either that or, again, there could be something going on. Oh, so-and-so is, getting ready to move. I know they're having a hard time. Maybe we could band together and help them out to make that a little bit easier on them, especially with what's going on, all the other things going on around them. Maybe we could help them out. You're very active with this information. You're seeing what's going on, and you're like, hey, let's band together and help this person. Let's band together and so we can get together with them, or let's, all do this together. You seem to be rallying the troops. I am definitely getting that energy with you, too. Oh, there's the sun card, so that's not the sun card over there. Maybe that's the moon. I don't know. We'll get there. You got the sun card, the 6 of swords? No, the 7 of swords. 7 of swords, and then there's a card hidden. 9 of cups. The 9 of cups is hidden behind the 7 of swords. Now, I feel like you're getting a lot of support, but there's definitely going to be people here who just kind of ditch out on you. But when I'm getting the 9 of cups behind the 7 of swords, It's kind of like, oh, all that needs to happen? Oh, okay, I'll see if I can make it. They'll show up at some point. For example, if you're all going to take a weekend to help somebody move, for example, this person shows up like the second half of the Sunday. Like if you're going to be helping this person Saturday and Sunday, they show up the second half of Sunday. That's what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Like they'll help, just not nearly as much as everybody else. Maybe like if people are taking like 4 or 5 loads a day, they'll help with the last 2. It's something. It's something. I'm definitely getting that here. So if somebody is saying they're going to try to be a part of this, just realize they'll probably be there, but for the very last piece. Because I'm getting new beginnings coming up here too. Something's coming in. It's you're rallying the troops. It's very important to whoever you care about. New beginnings also are arriving. There's good energy here. I think this new beginnings is in addition. So like there's a lot of things going on at once. You might either be learning about new beginnings happening at this time, or there might be somebody making a choice at the same time. Almost like, oh, Florida person came up here to visit, and now somebody's like, I want to live down in Florida. How did you make that happen? Oh, this is how I made it happen. You could come and live with me for a while if you want to make it happen. And they're like, I would. And somebody might be starting that new beginning. Or somebody else is like kind of saying, like, I know so-and-so lives in Florida. I've been working on moving down to North Carolina this whole time. I'm probably going to move down to North Carolina within the next year or so. So the new beginning is like things are coming forward and you just might be learning about what's going on here. We're using a travel analogy, I know, but there's a lot coming in here when this happens. It's not the Fool. I want to say Fool so bad. The Fool is not even out here. It's the World card. But I'm getting the Fool energy, like there's a very optimistic feel. That's the Fool energy I'm feeling. And I'm getting the World coming in, like you rallied the troops, got together for this one person. You're finding out somebody else is also going to kind of mirror that energy, is what I'm getting. Whatever this is for, somebody else is about to go through the same thing, and that information is coming forward. The World coming in like, okay, we got one going through it, we got another one coming through very soon. And it's kind of like, all right, let's make the plan now so that we can be ready to help that person when that comes forward later. And there's a lot coming in because I feel like you're helping set that up with the study card on your side. Kind of like, oh, okay, this person, we rallied for this person. While we were doing that, we found that was going to happen. Let's rally now and plan now so we're all there so that can be even smoother than this one went. You seem to be orchestrating that quite well, quite easily too, I'd like to say, with the study card. Like you're like, oh yeah, this has to go there and that has to go there, and you're just kind of putting it right in order. There's a lot coming in. There's beauty coming in because I feel like the person who is about to do the change or about to do the next cycle, whatever the second one is, they were very nervous with the beauty card. I feel like they were very nervous about that. And bringing this situation happening, them being a part of it, them bringing that forward is taking off a lot of stress when you're kind of like, oh yeah, let's just plan. We can help you do that. We'll all plan together. 10 of Cups is like everybody's ready to do this. Everybody is looking to pitch in within respect of the situation. You know how much that's really going to happen. But like enough people, let's do that. Enough people are pitching in that it's making the situation much easier. It's really bringing down the stress level for whoever has to go through this next. The Magician comes in. Everybody's connecting the best way they can. I feel like this is a great thing. This is kind of like, we all went through it one time around. Let's plan it so it's better for the next time around. And there's a lot of bonding, a lot of strengthening of bonds. I think it's more of a strengthening of bonds here. Maybe new people are bonding in too with this situation. It's possible. What happens next? All right, so the second time comes around. This seems like it's a long period of time we're working with here. So for some of you, I have a feeling you're going to be like, yeah, we already did that. We're coming into the part where we already planned it. We're going to do it the second time. So whatever works for you. The Chariot comes in with the best possible decision. You were very instrumental in making this happen. You got the Death card on your side. This is the end of this situation. The second time around seems to be the last time around. This other person going through this seems to be the last time we have to do this. Other people might be considering this change. Take it with a grain of salt, obviously. I don't see I feel like this is the last time you're going to be involved with it to this level. So even if other people are still going to go forward and do their own version of this, I have a feeling this is the last time you're going to be this deep into it. And I'm getting like, this is very healing for you for some reason, kind of like you're helping this situation move through, but it's kind of like, this is going to have to be the last time I'm a part of this to this level. So if you were one of the orchestrators or you helped plan this all out, you're not going to be able to do that again, or you're not going to do that again. Four of Swords is usually a healing. Sometimes it's like, this person looks like they're standing their ground. I'm not really thinking that's what's going on with this. Feels very stable. It's just the way they're depicting it. This woman's posture looks like she's kind of like holding ground here, but that's not really what the Four of Swords usually is. Also, like gathering the intel to know what to do next. This seems to be like putting it together and bunching it together and kind of like tying up loose ends. I feel like we're tying up loose ends with this, ironically. That's what it really feels like to me. Because once it's done and you've gone through this second stage, it doesn't seem like it's anything that's really... I don't feel anything really upsetting happening anyway. There might be a little bit of, unexpected this, unexpected that, but nothing that really upsets me, that really makes me feel like, oh God, I don't feel anything like that going on. And once it's done, you've got confidence, creativity, and knowledge. I don't see you doing this again, but I feel like you're going off and doing something else. You're not going to have the connection to do this again. There's something about this kind of like, something is kind of dispersing. And I'm getting the karma sign here, which shows an eclipse, kind of like, you're going to have a change in your life. You're the next one to have a change in your life. Feels very positive, but whatever your next change is, you're not going to be able to be connected this way again. It seems very good. I'm not worried about it in the sense of like, I don't think it's bad. It seems like it's a mystery what's about to happen in your life next. But I feel like whatever they're saying here is like, when you're together with these people, make it the best. Because the way this situation's playing out, this is probably the last time it's going to play out this way. You're going to be going on to other things. When I feel this karma card, I really kind of feel that. Kind of like you're going into something else. You're not going to have the ability to really do this again. Confidence, creativity, knowledge, karma. There's 2 K's and 2 C's. Like there's a whole, like, it's like your life is rebalancing and you're going to have a whole new direction going on in your life very soon. So you're not going to have the ability to do these things in the future. I don't know what to say. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. Feels very successful. For those of you this hits with, I feel like you're going to know what to do with that information. Okay. All right, that's what it is. I keep looking like what else is out there, and they're like, well, we're not going to tell you. So that's what I got. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.